It's time.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3. Hello out there. Is the wiregrass out there? Good morning, early afternoon. You already know how we do. It's Monday. I'm Loomis Brinks.
And it's your boy Trey B.
And this is Southern Flow Radio. I hope everybody's got their mind right, got their mind tight. You already know how me and Trey B do. You know how we come in, we want to build up. We just want to keep the positive energy flowing. Trey B, what's up, bro?
What's going on, man? It's a great Monday, man. A motivational Monday, man.
A motivational Monday. What? Hold on. What's the other one, Trey B? New Money Mondays.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
another week, another opportunity to get better. So if you woke up today, if you hearing this, you know that you are blessed by the best. And so, we're going to go ahead and get into it. We had a great weekend. Had the National Peanut Festival for Parade.
Yes, sir.
Let me get my words right. Happened a little earlier than what people are used to, but I think it all worked well.
Yeah, they did. They took a different stance, this year. They did it a week before the actual fair starts. The National Peanut Festival Fair. It usually starts the same week as the parade, but they did it a little different this year, man. They did it a week before, kind of later in the afternoon, you know what I'm saying? But it seemed like it was a good turnout, man. You was down there, wasn't you?
Man, it was nice. And then, so before the parade took place, we had the Boo Fest. I think that's like maybe 1 or 2 years in now. Then the Civic Center was hosting the Horror Fest. And then right next door was the Wiregrass Museum with the Pumpkin Patch Festival. So just a lot of festivities. Seemed like the whole city came out. A lot of people were downtown. Kids looked like they enjoyed themselves. Live music was out there. I think they had a pie eating contest. It was just a lot going on.
Just a lot of enjoyment, man.
A lot of enjoyment. No issues. People, just some nice, clean, festive fun, family fun, man. Real exciting. What else is in the headlines local? We got
we got our local football team, Dothan Wolves, this Friday.
Last home game?
Last game and last home game.
I'm not being funny here, but are the Dothan Wolves gonna participate in any?
It look like
this it.
This the last one.
Hey,
we're gonna try again.
This is an opportunity. Keep your head up. This in the summer, you know what you got to work on. You know what you need to do to improve. So just because you're not going to the playoffs, you get opportunity to scout. Go look at other teams. What are they doing that's successful? And this don't just go for the players. It goes for the coaching staff.
The whole administration.
How can we get better? How can we improve? Because we need Dothan Wolves to bring one to the city.
We need that representation.
We need the representation. So we're going to get ready to go into the basketball season, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead. Yeah. We're going into basketball season. But also this weekend, going back to the football season, we had it was an Alabama culture weekend. You know what I'm saying? It's the Magic City Classic.
Oh, I forgot about that. How can you forget about the Classic?
Hey, man.
Magic City.
Hey, man, it was one for the books, man. Alabama State, they real hot right now. If you ain't been tuned in and tapped into Alabama State, their football team is real hot right now.
Yeah.
They got their quarterback, I think his name is Andrew Body, if I'm not mistaken. It may not be Andrew, but I know his last name Body. And that man,
he bodying them.
He a bad man. He a bad man up there in Montgomery right now. They 4-2.
Yeah.
Looking like they gonna, make it all the way to the conference championship, man.
Yeah.
They put a whooping on them Bulldogs.
They did.
Man.
They did.
It got a little ugly.
Now I'm gonna ask you a question that I saw that was in the headlines. I can't think of the young lady's name. I think she is one of the famous rappers, Moneybagg Yo, his lady. And she put out into the social media stream. She was like, she didn't go to college, so she get she get a mark for that. But is it weird that people who have graduated from the college go back to the college?
Oh, no, I don't think
I mean,
it's
being
that,
said,
yeah.
it is homecoming.
Mhm.
And then, too, she was saying, you know, it's people who didn't even go to the college that are there. She was like, it seemed kind of weird, but she was just asking. It was just a real honest question.
Yeah. She may just ain't used to the sense of pride, you know, we have for our HBCUs and
Yeah.
our universities, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to my, I didn't finish all the way through, but shout
Yeah.
out to Prairie View
Yeah.
University, man. I still consider myself an alumni, man.
Yes.
We looking
Yes,
real
sir.
good right now, man. We play Alabama State coming up this Saturday, man,
Okay.
at Prairie View, so that's gonna be a real good game. They both 4-2.
Okay.
Hey, it's looking like they both on different sides of the conference. So
That's a heavy game.
We may be seeing each other in the championship.
Hey.
Man. Celebration, bro.
Hey,
Something, man.
big shout out to Birmingham for hosting an event. We didn't hear about no drama,
No drama, man.
no shootings,
No shooters.
no violence. Good, clean fun.
There's one for the culture, man.
Homecoming was a great homecoming. So big shouts out to Magic City Classic. Big shouts out to ASU. Big shouts out to Huntsville, A&M. Big shouts out to the Bulldogs.
Yes, sir.
Moving right along, man. We got to talk about this, Trey. Trey B, we got to talk about this. All right. I want people to be mindful of where you get your news from, because sometimes it ain't what it's saying that it is. A lot of clickbait, a lot of fear-based information is being fed out. But one thing we know for sure,
Yeah.
November 1st, they saying that the SNAP EBT benefits are suspended.
Man.
What do you feel about what do you
Man.
what's up, man? What do you think about this, Trey B?
Hey, it's our time as a culture, man. We got the band together, man. Hey, we've been through worse,
Uh-oh.
man. We've been through
Trey
worse.
B holding you accountable.
We've been through worse.
Yeah.
We done been through worse, man. It's the time to tap into I call them some people call them the old heads, the old school, but I call it tap into that wisdom, the older adults, the elderly, man. Tap into them, man. They know the way.
Yeah.
They got plenty of information to give you how you can make it and what you need to do just to get by. And I ain't gonna just call it just getting by, because you know that's some people look at that as a downturn, but I mean just to make a way.
Yeah.
If you need to make a way out of no way, go get you some wisdom, man.
Yeah.
Go tap into grandma and
How did you persevere through all that was transpiring in the time? The Jim Crowism.
yes.
Redlining. I mean, just everything that was stacked against us, and for us to be able to come out victorious.
Yeah.
Victorious. You know, we turned scraps into soul food. How did you do it? And so, one thing that we talk about a lot is the responsibility of the church. The one thing we know right here in Dothan, it's over 120 churches. It could be more. And so, what is the task of the said churches? What do they really do aside from self-preservation? Are they really pouring into the community?
Yeah.
Is this the opportunity for the church to show and prove what they do?
Church, nonprofits, commissioners,
yes,
everybody, all hands on deck. Even the local businesses, if they can find a way to help, man.
Yeah.
Everybody band together. We can control what we can control. Take care of the community. If you see somebody in need, or if you know somebody in need, extend a hand. It don't take much, man.
Yeah. The smallest gestures could do wonders in somebody's life. You never know how you could be of help and be a blessing to another person. And so we don't want you out here hoping things get better, because something I had came across today, hope is like an unconscious compromise. It's an illusion in a sense. It's better than being in despair, but at the same time, you're only hoping. You're not taking action. Hope is simply a spark. So it's not to say that you shouldn't have hope, but hope isn't the all being. You got to go out there and make something happen. You got to make something shake. Shake and bake, shake and bake.
But with this shutdown, they saying it's the second longest shutdown, you know, in U.S. history. So
Yeah.
it's real. It's
Yeah.
definitely real.
Yeah.
Man. It's definitely real. We, you know, like Brink said, it's not a fear-based tactic. We're not trying to scare anybody with this information, but
We just want you to be aware.
like they say, the program, the SNAP program, you know, it benefits about 1 in 8 Americans that's buying groceries. Like one out of 8 Americans is
That's a lot,
benefiting from these benefits. So that's a lot.
That's a lot of people, yeah.
man. And you know, the government basically saying, basically bottom line, the well has run dry. That's basically the statement that they gave to the American people. Saying like, hey, we just done, you know what I'm saying? We done extended till we can't extend no more. So we just gonna, I guess, cut it off. You know what I'm saying?
And it's sad, man. And the thing that always rings out to me is like capitalism, because you see these sharks thriving off of the necks of the everyday working people. And you know, when you talk about politics and politicians and said government, these entities are supposed to have the people's interests, their best interests at heart. You know what I'm saying? Like, to let them down in a sense. But at the same time, it goes back to what we're saying, accountability, because I can't put my life in another person's hands. Only you can prevent forest fires. Only you can prevent forest fires.
Trying to tell them, man.
And so we just want to encourage you, inspire you to go out, do the right thing. We're not saying go out here, rob, you know, put yourself in a situation that could potentially put you in a deeper hole. So just be mindful, be strategic, and just keep the perseverance. Keep the perseverance.
This your time too, as we got any brothers, any black men listening. This your time, you know, to show your family like, hey, it don't matter, you know, what happened. It don't matter what the price of anything. You know what I'm saying? Daddy gonna make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Pop's gonna make it happen. I'm your husband. I'm gonna make it happen. We gonna get through this.
Man,
like you say, the government doesn't dictate how we move or what comes to the table for us. We gonna make it happen, man. We gonna get through this, and we gonna band together, man. So. This is the opportunity, man, for families and the community to come together, man. That's all it is.
and this is what I want to leave the people with, you know. So what me and Trey be telling y'all: check your benefits, get extra support ready, stay connected with your local food banks. Don't wait until the grocery cart is empty.
Yes.
Don't wait.
Oh yeah. I'll let you finish.
And then, as always, so the bigger question here is not would they cut it off, but is how do we build support systems that don't depend entirely on government assistance.
But and I don't want to see no, we in the era of social media. I don't want to see no crazy videos of people fighting in the stores and snatching cans of milk and snatching eggs, and man, we're better than that.
Hey, we in the wild west.
We better than that.
Literally, we in the wild west. Big shouts out to Will Smith, man. hey, we're gonna move along, because as we talk about monies, right? Monies and capitalizing and greed and all of these things, I know you guys know what's happening in the headlines. NBA is NBAing. They out of control with it, Trey B. They out of control.
They've been watching them for years though.
So we have some. First of all, gambling is legal, but it's like to the detriment of now the players are manipulating the game. The players, the refs, coaches, administration. Like, who's losing here?
Yeah.
Are the fans losing out on the real experience, the pure experience, the pride of going to a game and you seeing a well played game, a hard fought game. Now you got to see who out here playing.
Yeah, who really hooping?
Who out here flopping?
Who really hooping? Man.
Who hurt?
Yeah.
Yeah, Kawhi Leonard really started it, because he one of them guys you got to question, man. He'll come out here, drop 35 points. He'll have a quadruple double, and then the next game he out because unknown circumstance situations. Like, what is going on, man? So, in the headlines, you have Chauncey Billups, head coach for the Portland Trail Blazers. He was charged in connection with illegal poker game scheme that involved rigged high-stake games. And so what I saw, Trey B, they saying they had some shades.
Yeah, they had a laser.
They could see through the cards. Man,
they was going to the extreme.
come on. So allegedly, he acted as a face card. So he was the one they used to lure wealthy participants into the games. Multiple cities: Las Vegas, Miami, Manhattan. Again, high-tech cheating tools, marked cards, X-ray tables, rigged shufflers. What in the world? You got Terry, am I saying this right?
Rozier.
Terry Rozier,
Yes, sir.
the guard for the Miami Heat, arrested, part of the same investigation, accused of using insider NBA game information, plan early injury exits, stuff like that, to benefit gambling operations. This allegation suggests a direct link between game strategy, performance inside the NBA, and external betting. You had, you had Damon Jones, a former NBA player and assistant coach, also implicated in the poker game scheme, accused of being a part of the face cards used by the mob to draw players, alleged to have sold insider information and participated in rigged games. All of this comes by way of mob families, organized crime. Man, I ain't heard the mob.
Yeah, since the, 60s?
Yeah, like, so the mob. The investigation says the scheme involves several New York 5 families. The Gambino.
That's crazy.
Man, I ain't heard of the Gambino family.
That's crazy.
The Luchas crime family, the Bonanno crime family, and the Genovese crime family. These families reportedly backed and profited from the gambling, poker operations, rigged games, extortion of losses, and laundering proceeds.
That's crazy, man.
So,
yeah, you been getting. Hey, man, they say they've been watching them for years, though, man. You know, that's if you don't know, that's how the feds work, man. They'll watch you, they'll let you carry on for years, and then when they come,
man,
they already got their ducks.
Now I ain't gonna lie. A question, granted, crime, whatever, I get it, but it's always about like the monies and stuff. What about the Epstein files? What about, was the election rigged back in 2020? Yeah. What about, do we get reparations?
Yeah. We can can that.
We can go. It's a long list of things that can really be
discussed.
Yeah, discussed. And I'm talking about real justice, true justice. But we're talking about gambling, man. They've been doing this. And now we gotta pay attention to see if it reeks into college. Yeah. High school. So
with that NIL money, man. So it's just a deep, man. It's a deep pot, man.
It's one of them situations where it's like, what's next? So I got a question for y'all. If the highest level game can be compromised, what about the smaller leagues, youth sports, high school games? How do we guard integrity? I want y'all to ponder on that and let me know. Let me know what you think about that. What else we got before we get into the wrap up, Trey B? Do we have anything?
This 99.1 The Spot, the People's Gospel, but we had a real big, hip hop event this past weekend with the versus battle between, Nolan and the Cash.
Boy.
Man. I know some of my elderly and my 80s babies tapped into that, man, this weekend. It was great, man, just to see Percy Miller, Master P, Brian Williams, formerly known as Birdman, man, them just to tap in and bring the city of New Orleans. That's what I just kept hearing during the verses, man.
I do like how they represent it. They did that,
New Orleans, man. This is New Orleans. Every chance they got, man. So just to see that city in that light, after all they done been through with Katrina, man, and all the the hurricanes that done attacked them, the city, losing a lot of families, a lot of culture to the hurricanes, man. It was just big to see them come together and just do that one for New Orleans, man.
It was amazing.
I wish they would have did it in New Orleans.
It was real big.
Even though I know they figure,
that was the safest move, man, because more so Master P than Birdman.
Yeah.
Master P is a little bit more into the professional side of
Yeah.
things. But I think still those two entities carry this gangster energy.
Mystique. Yeah, they got
Yeah,
a mystique
and so you got to be mindful
Mhm.
because you just don't know where to pop off. I mean, if you go back and watch it, you will see it was a little energy up there. It was good energy overall,
Yeah.
but it could have went there.
Yeah.
I think it could have went there, but big shouts out to Cash Money, big shouts out to No Limit for holding it down, just representing hip hop, and showing that, hey man, the art form isn't based on age. Because if you look at the way that Mia X was rapping, you look at the way that Snoop Dogg came up there and rapped, and the way that Juvenile rapped, BG was decent. He's never just been like a straight lyricist and just hold, you know what I'm saying? But just overall, it was a great experience. It was great entertainment. Again, big shouts out to New Orleans, the city of New Orleans. And again, shouts out to hip hop, man. It was beautiful.
Shouts out to Versus, man. Just
Shouts out to Versus for
just
bringing
coming
that.
back, man. It was a little nostalgia in there, man. They carried me through the COVID era, man. Watching them, Versus, and not just sticking on the hip hop tip, because I love the Versus with Earth, Wind and Fire and the Isley Brothers. I love the Versus with D'Angelo. You have Monica and Brandy. You have Keisha Cole and Ashanti. I think we had a couple gospel verses with Kurt Franklin and Fred Hammond. So verses is it's just for the culture, man. It's just for all music genres.
And I think that's because verses has been out for like what, 3 years? 3 years, 4 years?
Yeah, about 4 years.
Somewhere in there.
Since like
so this was almost like them forming the new template. So you couldn't really gauge where it would go.
Yeah.
You just knew it was gonna happen.
Yeah.
And from that, I think it's gonna even be bigger when they announce the next one. Because it's like, all right, now we got an idea how we want to do this. I see that Apple is a sponsor in this now. So a lot of the streaming happened via Apple. I see they had I don't know if people are familiar with Ebro, but Ebro is a hip hop journalist.
Yeah, he was tapped in.
Yeah, so you had logistics happening after the fact, kind of like behind the stage. After the event. So I'm just curious to see how it's gonna grow. You know, how is this gonna impact hip hop? How is this gonna impact music in general?
Like you say, with music in general, it's just important. Like Brinks, you always say, man, just the performing aspect of music, man. People love to see concerts. People love to see performing. People love to see live performances, man. If you're an artist out there, man, that's one main characteristic you should be able to bring to the table, man. Performing, whether it's singing, hip hop. If you play,
you gotta come with it.
Hey, we want to see it. We want to see it, man.
The biggest artists are the artists that can really rock the stage. Granted, it's all artists out there that get paid off of just submitting and doing digital streams and stuff like that. But the biggest artists are the ones who can get out there and showcase, show their face, and no disgrace. They just building up, man. And so we coming down to the last minutes of this thing right here on the Southern Flow Radio 99.1 WKCG, because we keep the community growing. We want to thank the Wiregrass, Circle City, Tri-State, Florida, Georgia. You already know how we do it in Bama. Big shouts out to Just Relax. Big shouts out to Art Folk. Big shouts out to the Snow community in Richmond. Big shouts out to everybody out there who is doping by nature. What you know about that?
What you know about it?
Big shouts out to the Sugar Shack, man. Big shouts out to TT's Fashion. Big shouts out to all those establishments out there that are making it happen. Local shops, local mom and pops right here in the city. Big shouts out to the franchises that are here, just bringing in the traffic and just keeping things flowing, man. Trey B, you got something for them before we get out of here?
You know, I'm just real proud of the city, man. I'm proud to be like you said, be doping by nature, man. I'm proud that we ain't had no incidents this past weekend with the parade and all the festivities. Looking forward to what this week gonna bring. You know, you got the kids. You know, they're gonna be trick or treating. Just be mindful of the kids, man, in the community that's gonna be out Friday night. Parents, you already know. You know, check and make sure your kids got the right. You know, you got the right candy in the basket, man. And this Saturday with Friday and Saturday with the Peanut Festival Fair coming to town, man. Y'all just be mindful, man. It is
Yep.
families, it is kids out there, and just represent for the city, man. Make us look good, man, because the Southern Flow gonna make the city look good, man.
Just like that. And we appreciate you guys for listening in. Like I said, it's WKCG, where we keep the community growing. 99.1 The Spot. This is the Southern Flow Radio, and we out. Peace. Yeah.